Hello again. Wednesday brought us some big weather contrasts once again. Now, we had some fog that lingered all day around the Scottish borders, and where that happened, temperatures in places actually stayed below freezing all day, whereas across the southwest of England we had some pleasant sunshine. It was quite mild, 12 degrees in Cornwall, 13 in the Isles of Scilly.
And it's time for a look at what looks like, Matt, a foggy morning.
It is indeed, Charlie. Now, a very good morning to you. A bit of a sluggish commute this morning, I think, for the vast majority of central southern England and also Wales. Some very dense fog around. There will be some wetter weather further north where we saw the fog and the frost yesterday, particularly across parts of Scotland, also fringing into areas of northern England. But let's concentrate on the fog first of all. It covers quite a large area. These are the main risk areas at the moment. Parts of the South Midlands, South East Wales, southern England and parts of East Anglia as well. Some of the major motorway networks affected by that. So allow a little bit of extra time, take a bit of extra care as well for your journey to work if it is by car.
I bet Matt knew all about that, didn't you? About lithium batteries?
I know never to stick them in the bin, but I never saw the impact of that. That was quite remarkable, wasn't it?
It was. What's your chart there? I always like a chart.
I know you do, but I thought I'd just bring you up to date because did you know that actually we're on track at the moment to be one of the warmest years, if not the warmest year in the UK on record. This is a Central England temperature series, the longest running temperature series in the world. The white bars each month show where the temperatures would be expected to be, the average, but notice every single month so far this year we have been above average. That's the amber colours, substantially so in November, a very mild month. New month though starts today. It is of course December, and believe it or not, quite a change on the way for many of us. The only mild air we've got at the moment really across parts of Scotland and the west, but notice how those amber colours disappear. The blues deepen as we go through the next 5 or 6 days, and as we see east then northeasterly winds dig in, we're going to see temperatures drop quite substantially. So we're in for a rather prolonged and colder spell than we've been used to, certainly so far this year. It's not particularly warm out there this morning either, and to go with it we've got some particularly dense patches of fog around in the south this morning.
Matt, we're always positive, aren't we, despite the weather sometimes?
We are, and I love the confidence this morning, Charlie. A very good morning to you. You might need a bit of positivity if you're about to head onto the roads in central southern England. This is the scene just around the Thames in West London at the moment. A pretty foggy start. The fog is extensive as well through the South Midlands, East Anglia, southern England and Wales, and these areas marked, and that does cover some of the major motorway networks in the area. Colder theme continues as we go through Sunday and into the start of next week. So Saturday night into Sunday, we've got that easterly wind and an area of high pressure developing towards Iceland and Greenland, and what that will eventually do is switch the winds from an easterly to more of a northeasterly. So as we go into next week, expect things to turn even colder, quite breezy at times, and on the hills there could be something a little bit wintry as well. If that's all a little bit too much for you, as Charlie says, we all like to finish on a bit of positivity. Exactly 3 weeks to go today. The days get that bit longer as the winter solstice is with us.
My favourite day of the year.
Well done,
as you
Matt.
well know,
Well
it is my favourite day of the year.
Mine as well. I love it.
It's just such a good day, because then you can just look forward knowing you get a little bit more daylight. Exactly. And we know what that means, more golf.
I'm exactly there, yeah.
Thanks, Matt. Who's bringing us nothing but not a clear picture at all, Matt?
No, quite a foggy one, in fact, for some this morning. Nag, a very good morning to you all. It is a bit murky out there. This time, instead of eastern Scotland, it is across parts of the Midlands, southern England and south east Wales.